Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about Amy Heart's Beauty, and I'm so excited because I've been looking so much over the internet to find info on these shades from influencers, but I've never seen anything. So I thought, why not make this one of my first videos. So my palette with shades looks like this. All consists of singles. There are both duochromes, mattes, and regular shimmers here. One thing you should be aware of if you want to buy some of these is that some of them are very powdery, so you can get a lot of kick up. For example, here you see I used this shade and it's all over in this other shade here. I'm just going to swatch them row by row, going from this side to this and downwards. I do have a couple of duplicates here. So both of these are supposedly the same shades because the one was cracked when I got it, and then I got the replacement, and it doesn't look completely the same, but I don't really mind because I just got more shades. And the same happened with this one. This is the shade Lucky, which I repressed, and I got this one as a replacement, and they're both called Lucky, and they're quite different, at least in my eyes. But I really love both of the shades. I haven't really used this one yet, but this one I've used several times and it's amazing. And I really love the duochromes they have. But I'll just stop chatting too much and go straight into the swatching. This is the first 3 rows swatched on my arm. I just sadly cannot fit anymore on my arm. Looks so colorful and beautiful. The only one that really didn't swatch very well was this one called Niki, but this one I've actually used on my eye and I didn't have any problems building it up in the crease. So I think it's just a bad swatch, honestly. Other than that, we can see that these shades that are supposedly the same are not really the same. The same goes for the shade Lucky that I have both here and here. This is way more yellow in the shade, and this is way more, I don't know, it's just more subtle, I feel like. In general, I really like all of these shades. I have tried almost all of them. I have not used the purple, the pink, or this new one of Lucky. I haven't used those, but all of the others I've used and I'm so happy with them. This is the 3 first rows swatched. I will just go and wash it off, and then I will swatch the last row for you guys. is the last row swatched. Honestly, all of these swatched really well. I still haven't tried this dark, almost burgundy brown on my eyes yet, but I really want to do it now that I saw how well it swatched. And this beautiful shade as well. It's not really something I go towards, but it's really nice to have if I want to make like a grungy or smoky look. And of course the greens are so beautiful. As I said, the shades do have a lot of kick up in the pan. This is how it looks like after I swatched it. But they also do have a lot of pigment, so I don't really mind at all. They're just so beautiful and vibrant. You can just see on the swatches here. Super amazing shades. Totally recommend it. Now that we're done with the swatches, let's just move on to the eyeshadow look that I have on right now. Okay, I want to try something with this shade called Swamp because I still haven't tried it yet. And I sort of want to use the yellow. I know that the yellow is quite good. And maybe I'll use the green shimmers, or I will use the shade here, Catcher, but we'll see. I'll just start out with the shade Swamp and we'll take it from there. As you can see, when I tap the brush in the pan, you can see that it's a lot of kick up. It doesn't really bother me that much, but if it bothers you, then maybe these mattes aren't for you. Such a beautiful shade. So now I am finished with my blending, I think. I think they blended really nicely. I mean, these two are shades that aren't really supposed to blend that well, and still they did. Of course, I did go quite a lot back and forth, but I basically do that with all of my shades anyways. But for my lid, I think I'm gonna go in with these two shades. This one is called Catcher. And I also think I'm going in with Lucky. I will also go in with some glitter glue from BH Cosmetics. This one is their base booster. You can't really see because I've used it so much. So I just finished off the look using the shade Jonne here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. This is this one on the lower lash line. Then I also of course used my Makeup Mecca white waterproof liner. And yeah, I also of course did my whole face makeup. I put on lipstick. I used the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Loyalist. And then of course I used my new lip liner in the shade Spice from LA Girl. I really like this shade. Just makes contouring the lips really easy, and it darkens up the lipstick a bit because it's such a dark shade compared to the actual lipstick, so you get an ombre effect, and I really like that. So I'll just zoom in so you can see the look. I really like how the colors turned out on my eye. I do like the formula. Maybe it's not my favorite formula just because they are so loose in the pan, but still the pigment is so good, so I don't regret buying them, and I totally see myself reaching for them. I mean, I have done several times since I bought them. And I did actually also place another order that I'm so excited about, and I won the neon pigments in a competition. So I'm definitely going to make another video using those neon pigments and the flakes that I ordered. Would you consider buying any of these shades? Do you already own anything from Amy Hearts Beauty? Let me know in the comment down below. And I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye!